It says, one day the member of the heavens court come to present themselves before the Lord, and the accuser Satan came with them. Where have you come from? The Lord asked Satan. Satan answered the Lord, I have been penetrating the earth, watching everything what's going on. The Lord asked Satan, have you noticed my servant Job? He is the finest man in all the earth. He is blameless, a man of complete integrity. He feared God and stayed away from evil. Satan replied to the Lord, yes, but Job has a good reason to fear God. You have always put a wall of protection around him and his home and his property. You have made him prosper in everything he does. Look how rich he is. But he reached out and take away everything he has, and he will surely curse you to your face. All right, you may test him, the Lord said to Satan. Do whatever you want with everything he possessed, but do not harm him physically. So Satan left the Lord's presence. One day when Job's sons and daughters were feasting at the oldest brother's house, a messenger arrived at Job's home with his news. Your ox were blowing with the donkey, feeding beside them, with the Sabaeans raided us. They stole all the animals and killed all the farmheads. I am the only one who accused you to tell you. While he is still speaking, another messenger arrived with his news. The fire of God has fallen from heaven and burnt up in the sheets all the shelters, and I am the only one who escaped to tell you. While he was still speaking, and their messenger arrived with their news. Three brand of Chaldeans raiders have stolen your camels and killed your servant. I am the only one who escaped to tell you. While he was still speaking with the messengers arrived with the news. Your sons and daughters were feasting at the oldest brother's home. Suddenly a powerful wind swept in from the wilderness and hit the house on the side. The house collapsed, and your children are dead. I am the only one who escaped to tell you. Job stood up and tore the ropes in grief. Then he shaved his head and fell on the ground to worship. And he said, I came naked with my mother's womb. I will be naked when I leave. And the Lord gave me what I had, and the Lord has taken away. Praise the name of the Lord. In all of this, Job did not sin by blaming God. Job's second test. On one day, the members of the heaven court came again to present themselves before the Lord, and the accuser Satan came with them. What have you come from? The Lord asked Satan. Satan answered the Lord, I have been penetrating the earth and watching everything was going on. Then the Lord asked Satan, have you noticed my servant Job? He is the finest man in all earth. He is blameless, a man of complete integrity. He feared God and stayed away from evil. And he has maintained his integrity, even do you urge me and harm him without cause. Satan replied to the Lord, skin to skin, a man will give up everything he has to save his life, but reach out and take away his health, and he will surely curse you to your face. All right, do with him and as you please, the Lord said to Satan, but spare his life. So Satan left the Lord's presence, and he took Job and with terrible bowls with heads to food. Job scraped his skin with pieces of broken powder as he sat among the ash. His wife said to him, are you still trying to maintain your integrity? Curse God and die? But Job replied, you talk like a foolish woman. Should we accept only good things from the hand of God and never anything bad? So all this, Job said nothing wrong. So Satan had to get permission from God to mess with Job. So whatever you being tested as in your household, because the devil be messing with people in their household. He mess with us, and he want us to curse God out and stuff. And that's why the Lord is perpetrating in the earth, watching everything we do. That's why God can give Satan to have permission to mess with us. That's why people in their household always arguing and fighting and stuff and torturing people and making them do bad things and stuff, to see if we going to keep up our faith. See, God don't want us. The devil don't want us. The devil don't want us to have faith and keep praying to God. Even though the devil tests us and God tests us too. But I think God be doing that because he want us to be strong in our faith. Even though he tells Satan, okay, let's do this to them, do this to that them. But he want us to keep the faith. Even though Satan do bad things to us, but we still got to keep the faith. Because God been testing me so many times, and I still keep on praying and keeping my faith. But even the devil still be trying to mess with me because he don't want me to doubt God and have faith in him and keep praying to him. He's trying to take away my faith in God. But no matter what y'all going through, keep the faith. Keep walking with God. For real, it's only a test. If Job can do it, you guys can do it. Keep the faith. It's only a test. Whatever you're going through in your life, keep the faith. Hope this helps.